What is the biggest purchase you've ever made? How much would you say you spend every single month? What is the #1 way you make money as a college student? How much would you say you make every single month?
More than $100,000 or something, yeah.
$100,000! Dang, wow! UCLA. One of the wealthiest colleges in America, pumping out mega celebrities like Ben Stiller, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and even historical figures like Jackie Robinson himself. And if there's anything I know about celebrities in LA, well, they make a shit ton of money. I mean, considering the campus is located right across the street from the most expensive neighborhood in all of LA, a lot of these students know how to make 10 times more than the $50K tuition in only 1 month alone. So today we're back in LA to ask a ton of different students exactly how they make their money, then hopefully find the next big Hollywood celebrity before they start making millions of dollars. Let's do it. So first question, starting off strong here. What is your name? Where are you from? And what are you studying here at UCLA?
My name is Jaden Camel.
Caleb Chor.
Anthony Paul.
Hiranya Sundar, but I go by Hira.
My name's Samik.
Sujal.
Fatma.
George, I am from Athens, Greece.
Moscow, Russia.
Vallejo, California.
About 40 minutes from UCLA, so in Torrance, California.
I'm from Queens, New York, but I grew up here.
I'm originally from Egypt and then I moved here with my family.
I am from the Bay Area and I study microbiology, immunology, and molecular genetics.
Wow, big STEM girl out here. Okay, okay.
I'm studying physiological sciences.
Biz econ.
Statistics.
Double major in math and economics.
Cognitive sciences and philosophy.
African American studies with a minor in music industry.
Wow, that is a very unique duo there. I like that. And if you were to give a ballpark range, what do you expect to make salary-wise once you graduate UCLA?
That's a great question. I haven't really thought about it. I don't know. Okay, I haven't thought about that.
I'm really not sure. I mean, it's looking pretty bad for art students, I'm gonna be honest.
I was actually reading about salaries last night. Probably anywhere between like 300 to like 500,000.
Beyond 100K, 200K.
100K to 120.
120,000? Around that range for the base salary.
Like maybe around 70, 80.
Probably minimum 80K to hopefully 6 figs.
Hoping 6 figs, especially if I'm coming out of med school. Well, way more than 6 figs, hopefully. But
I won't be making money until I start residency, but even then I think it's probably $60,000 a year. You don't make like the real money until you go into full-time practice.
And how much are you looking to make full-time practice?
Anywhere from $200,000 to like $500,000.
The salary expectation for art students graduating with a bachelor's degree is around 40,000.
Average like 60 to 100K, like yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And now getting into the more nitty-gritty questions here. If you were to give an estimate, on average, how much would you say you spend every single month?
that's a good question.
Every single month here?
Like $3.
$3.
I don't spend money at all.
Really?
I would say probably like $20 to $30 per month.
$25 a month?
Just because I don't go out that often.
I don't go shopping, I don't eat out. Sure, I splurge here and there on the coffee, but other than that, it's max like $20 a month.
What? That is very frugal. That's awesome.
Here at UCLA, I'll probably spend like $400 to $500 a month.
500.
$300. I like to golf here and there too.
Like maybe 4,000.
4,000. Oh boy.
I like to say maybe like 2,000, 2,500.
Around $1,000, around 1,000.
I'm an RA on the Hill, so I probably spend like between $300 and $500 a month.
No more than like $200, $300.
$200 to $300 a month.
Okay, 200 to 300. And what do we spend on usually?
You know, like bad habits.
Aside from rent, like food, you know, just essentials. Going out here and there, you know, on the weekends.
Usually just going out, eating with friends.
Going out and shopping.
Going out or Amazon purchases.
There's boba. I get boba. Yeah.
Hey, look at that right now.
So like ordering food, sometimes if you're studying for midterms or finals, Ubering around LA is horrible. Clubbing sometimes, you know.
You know.
You know, just toiletries, skincare.
Like tattoo supplies and stuff like that. Gas money is a big thing. Art supplies are fucking expensive. Excuse me.
A lot of school stuff too, like I just bought a laptop and like I make music, so I spend money on studios and everything.
You make music?
Yeah.
You have a Spotify you want to plug?
Yeah, man, it's VANATHA Slayer, so.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to check that out after this. And kind of building off of that, if you were to give another estimate, how much would you say you make every single month?
Ooh, that's an easy question. I make $0 per month currently. So I'm not employed, so $0.
I don't have a job right now, so everything's literally like savings I had from back home.
Oh, I don't have a job, so I don't make anything, but I do budget and I do save, and that's like what's been helping me a lot, so.
Full-time student.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong with that. No shame at all.
Per month, I'm probably making like an extra like $2 grand.
1,600.
Around 5K.
Maybe around the same, like 4,000. Yeah.
I don't know, probably around $600, not that much.
I think it's around like 2,500.
Sometimes I do internships, so then if I get paid for the internship, I make like 20K.
20K. That is very awesome. And that leads me perfectly into the next question. What is the number one way you make that money as a college student?
I'm a tattoo artist.
I have a work study position. Currently, I'm working for UCLA Health.
I work part-time for a doctor's office.
Look at you getting that practice in before the doctor. I see you. I respect it.
So I actually am currently interning at like this startup that's in LA called Hopper, some AI thing, trying to bring like AI into radiology.
I currently did an internship as a medical assistant.
I'm an RA on the Hill, which pays for my food and housing, and then I'm a scribe at UCLA Santa Monica in the emergency room.
Look at you, dual threat, doing the medical and the housing stuff. I respect it. I
have like a couple jobs. So I'm an audio engineer, studio mix and master engineer, and then I sell beats, but then I also model on the side.
Oh my God, I'm talking to a celebrity over here. Okay. Have you worked with any notable names during your job or anything?
Yeah, I actually had a placement with French Montana and Compton Menace, so it was pretty cool, you know.
What, dude? Holy shit, that's awesome. And I have a couple rapid fire questions for you here. You ready?
Sure.
Are you sure?
No.
Hey, let's try anyway. What is the biggest purchase you've ever made?
Biggest purchase?
That's hard.
Oh man, like with my own money?
Your own money.
My education, but my parents paid for that, so.
The biggest purchase I felt thus far is the Tesla I bought.
Ooh, okay. Dream car, balling out in the Tesla. That's amazing.
A trip, my Cabo trip.
My iPad.
My laptop this year, I bought a MacBook Air Pro. That was crazy.
Ooh. How much we talking?
Oh, I don't like to think about it. It was like $1.5 grand.
Ooh. Hey, worth it?
For sure.
And that's what matters.
Probably an Icon Pass.
I mean, like, these shoes were like $120, so. The scooter, $1,000.
Ooh, okay. That's a pretty nice one there. I like that.
Probably a car, man. It was like 4 racks and I killed it.
No! What kind of car?
It was a Honda Civic.
Ooh, okay. What is the most amount of money you've heard a UCLA student making while they're still at UCLA?
Well, I know someone raised $2 million for a startup as a senior in high school.
I had a friend, he used to own a shoe business. He had summed up to like more than $100,000 or something.
I don't know, I knew some pretty rich ones. They were like making like 10 a month, you know.
10,000 a month?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Like $5,000 a month from doing their internship, I believe.
Some of my friends have internships at big consulting or accounting firms, and they pay pretty well, like $45 an hour. I don't know how much that comes out to for a summer internship, but...
We'll put the calculation in right here. Boom.
Since we're so close to the Bay, there's a lot of like people that try and do like tech startups and stuff like that. So one of my friends, they actually started making a crap ton. They went to some like venture capital thing. I think they got like $3 million like invested. Way more than my $2 grand a month. But.
What is the bougiest thing you've seen a UCLA student do on campus?
That's a great question.
Drive up in an I-8.
Well, you know, yeah, just pulling up the class in an I-8, no big deal.
I've seen one of the princes, I think from the UAE. He had his like G-Wagon.
Probably like pull up in like a McLaren or a Ferrari or like a Lamborghini.
So I live like right by the street and I see a ton of like McLarens, Ferraris, and Porsches rolling up on campus, and I'm like, yo, whose car is this right now? Like,
It's just, we're right outside like the hills, and a lot of the kids actually come from like the high school right here. It's like the one the Kardashians go to school at, and then like the really rich kids will pull up in like their like limos to the In-N-Out and stuff.
The bougiest thing I would say is my friends who are international students or just like rich who have like $4,000 a month apartments.
I mean, the international students come in with like full designer outfits.
One international student, like all dripped out, like Gucci and Louis, literally buy a car like in the middle of class. Like I thought he was just looking at cars and he just hits like the checkout button. So I'm like, oh wow, okay.
I've seen like a Rolls Royce pull up. It's really cool.
Rolls Royce, you know, just pulling up to campus on a regular day. You know, just average day at UCLA, you know. And I have one final question for you here. It's a little more philosophical. Do you think that money equals happiness?
Yes.
To some extent, yes.
To an extent, I definitely think so.
To a certain extent, of course, money does buy you momentarily happiness. Like there's a new car or there's a new product you would like. Of course it does. But generally speaking, I don't think it does.
I'm gonna be so real. It really, really sucks when you have to live paycheck to paycheck.
I feel like you're really restricted without a good amount of money. You can't make all all like the life decisions you want to. You can't travel how you want to, that kind of thing.
If money meets your basic needs, then to that point, you could be happy with money, but then there's also other things to consider, like your social life.
For a long time, I thought, you know, if you couldn't buy your happiness, maybe you just didn't have enough money. But now I think that happiness is about the people that you surround yourself with. So
if you find happiness in buying things or going on trips, then I guess so. I guess for that person, it would bring them happiness. The happiness that I receive and the joy that I feel comes from my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That is a free gift to everyone in this world. So I would say for me, personally, money does not buy happiness.
Wow, look at that. You are checking all the boxes. Future doctor, avid skier, and a man of your faith. That is amazing.
Shout out to Greece. If anyone's watching, sa kapaw lang.
Hey, there we go. I don't know what that means, but yes.